Hey guys, Chris You're here back from CNH Smallings again. We're at my range up here. A buddy of mine online on Facebook wanted me to do a comparison between shooting the VEPR-12 I have right here and also shooting my SAM7 AK right here as well too. And he wanted me to basically do a side-by-side comparison because he was like trying to make some kind of decision about choosing which one he wants to get, like getting a shotgun first or typically get an AK first out there for that. And I just want to give a demo version of what each one has for like in terms of recoil and stuff like that, and all the stuff I have in my gun right here for the brake and anything else like that. Basically definitely knocks down a lot of the actual recoil you get out of the barrel shooting slugs and stuff like that. So I'm going to shoot off about 5 rounds right here in fast succession, and I'll let you basically decide which one you like to shoot better over each one, the AK or the VEPR-12 shotgun right here as well too. So bear with me guys, let me hold this thing on the ground here real easy. Okay, I got the factory 5-round mag in here right now. So we'll get ready. This is my secondary. This is the first shotgun. This is the first VEPR I got about 3 years ago. And the mods they got on here is the Molot GK01 muzzle brake you see right here. CSS gas puck, lower Picatinny real hand guard. Let me see here. Got a red dot on the top, and I also have the actual trigger group. It's a Tapco G2 conversion right there for that as well, and also the retaining pins, axis retaining pins are upgraded as well too. For they're sticking out about maybe about a half, maybe about a couple millimeters sticking out of the receiver on there. So this basically is mod. It's about basically about as best as you're going to get out there for a VEPR-12 shotgun. I am going to put an ALG trigger in this one here shortly, and I'll give you my review of that probably in a later date. Right now, basically, all I'm doing is a comparison between shooting a modified VEPR-12 and shooting a modified AK, so you can basically see the recoil differences between the two. Because like I said before, a buddy of mine on Facebook wanted me to do a comparison because he wanted to buy which one first and which one maybe second after he gets the fun to do it. So without further ado, let's get it rocking here. Try it out, guys. See which one you prefer over the other one. Me personally, I recommend standing, since my whole area over here is almost sort of like up on a stupid hill out here. I recommend putting your since I'm left-handed, I have to put my right foot forward because that's how normally I shoot out here. If you're right-handed, you basically do the opposite way out there, and you want to lean into it anytime you're going to basically anticipate the recoil out there and stuff like that, because your VEPR, even though I do have a brake and all those mods and stuff like that on here, it's still going to have recoil, so don't be shocked about that. Okay. And there you go, guys. Shotgun hardly has any recoil personally, and it cycles a hell of a lot better than the factory one. This one got the Tapco G2. I also reprofiled the actual profile for the hammer on there. It's actually lower than what the Molot original OEM one has in it, so it basically cycles like butter out there. Perfect like that. Perfect, guys. It almost doesn't even feel like it's even going to hammer out there. So that's 5 rounds. I don't have a lot of ammunition for this one up here anyway right now, so that's why I only shot 5 rounds up here, because I don't have a lot of money to blow on that. Set that down aside. Okay, the second gun is the SAM7 UF. This is the underfuller designated for UF. Basically, the only mods I did to this one are putting the jet muzzle brake on the front end. You see right here, this is the 4-port Jet SR VV. And the other mods they did on here were the trigger tuning. I use the OEM factory trigger tuning. It's the Arsenal one in here right now, and it's basically polished up about as good as I can get. I took it from 600 up to about 1500 grit sandpaper, and basically all the contact points where the shelf on the hammer itself, what's the hammer itself, the actual contour is polished, and the sear and the disconnector are highly polished as well too. So that's basically any two mods I got on here. I got the muzzle brake and the modified trigger as well too. So it'll basically cycle quite well on here. Yep, I almost forgot. The other mod I did on here was the actual disconnector. On the back of the disconnector, it has like a little foot on the back. And sometimes these Arsenals from the factory, if they shoot about 300-400 rounds, you might get a little bit of trigger slap. This one, unfortunately, I never had that issue, but I still ground down the actual disconnector back of the foot shapes on the back right there. So it's basically looking almost identical to Tapco G2 disconnector on the back. So how much you got? I think I got about 20 in here. Okay, what I'm shooting today, guys, in the ammunition category is Wolf WPA. This is the 124 grain full metal jacket, non-boat tail. I basically use this for basically slugging in any of my AKs, SKSs, and stuff like that there to take that round, because it's basically the highest the grain count you can get for typical mil-spec ammunition out there. There's other ammunition like the Golden Tiger and the other, let me see what else they got out there, Silver Bear, Brown Bear, and stuff like that. But I tend to stick mainly with the actual Wolf WPA Military Classic. It comes in the camo boxes, and I get it on SG Ammo or SG Ammo all the time on it, because they got a pretty good price for bulk sales. And this basically seems to be, I'd say, the most reliable and keeps the best grouping out of all the other ammunition I have, even though Golden Tiger is supposed to be better than anything else. But personally, it's basically any gun you have will basically pick the ammunition it specifically likes either for that. And all my AKs specifically like this kind of ammunition, because that's basically what I dialed all of them in with for shooting in close quarters combat, or at like a 50 or 100 yard distance as well too. So without further ado, let's get this one fired up. And I'll be shooting, as I said before, I'm shooting the same way as I had with the VEPR-12 here. You want to basically lean into the actual gun while you're shooting it to take the recoil up. Because if you sit way back like that, the ammunition is going to start stringing up on your target out. You want to lean into your gun while you're shooting your target. You don't want to have it what do you want to call it, like do chicken wings shooting on and stuff like that. Because if you're way back like here, it's going to be going stripping down like that. You want to lean into the actual target with 1 foot forwards, the other foot in the back, support yourself so you stay on target and you're leaning into it to take the recoil up. So let's get going. There's about 20 rounds through, guys. Yep, all three. Seems clean, good to go. No issues. Gun cycle perfectly fine. So that's basically how each one shoots right there. So before the SAM7 UF and the VEPR-12 shotgun right there for that. So if anybody has any questions, comments, whatnot, you can close this thing back up again so this thing sticks a little bit. Here we go. Just give me a call, or just leave me a message at the page, and that's basically a review between shooting a modified shotgun and shooting a slightly modified AK as well too, guys. So I'll see you guys. Have a nice day.